Hello and welcome to another edition of Congleton Chronicled from Congleton Community TV. You join us again here at the great TV studio we've got in the centre of Congleton at TMC, the old Woolworths building. With me this week, it's a change of face. We've got Mel Walker, who is a reporter for the Congleton Chronicle. James Jackson's having a well-deserved week off, is he?
We've given him a day off.
Yeah,
just the day.
Is he having a lie-in right now?
Probably.
Well, if you are, James, enjoy it. I know how hard you work. Okay, so Mel, you're going to go through this week's Chronicle, which is the 12th of March, 2026. Mm-hmm. The big story on the front page is, are schools ready for a new allergy law?
Yeah, so this is a new law that comes into force, Benedict's law from central government. Comes into force in September, in 6 months' time, ready for the new academic year. Named Benedict's Law after Benedict Blythe, 5-year-old from Lincolnshire, who tragically died after having an allergic reaction to cow's milk. Right. So this has now gone to central government, and new procedures and policies are going to be put in place across the country to make sure that schools are prepared in the event that something like that happens.
So it's a reaction to cow's milk?
Yeah.
Something most of us on a daily basis consume. I mean, I've got a cup of coffee with cow's milk in it right now. I have my breakfast, my porridge with cow's milk.
Yeah.
Most of us don't give it a second thought, do we? But tragedy for a small but significant minority of people can be lying just around the corner, can't it?
Exactly. So, yeah, Benedict's family have campaigned heavily to have this law brought in.
Yeah.
And thankfully, so we did a survey of all the schools in the area. Mm-hmm. Congleton High School came out very much on top. They had a really robust allergy policy already in place.
Good.
A lot of the other schools had some information about allergies on their website, but we're thinking that, you know, this is really going to have a great impact on the safety of school children going forward.
Yeah, so this is prompted by cow's milk. But of course, we all know about, allergies to peanuts and all manner of other things. I mean, I was surprised to find a couple of years ago you could be allergic to celery.
Yeah,
I love celery.
Mustard, that's another one, isn't it?
Yeah. I am allergic to red wine.
Oh, right.
And that's true. It's like a sort of hay fever reaction I get to red wine. I have a glass and 10 minutes later I can't stop sneezing.
Really?
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing. And do you know what, Mel? I love red wine.
Oh, what a shame.
Anyway, I don't drink it anymore. But being serious for a moment, taking into account the reasons behind this law, I mean, it's great to see local schools are actually doing something about it, aren't they? Ahead of being told to by the rules. They're proactive, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely. Congleton High definitely is. And like I say, they will have to now. So it's going to include spare allergy pens. All the staff are going to be allergy trained, and they're going to have, a robust policy in place as well, so that everybody knows what to do in the event of something terrible happening.
Yeah, that's got to be good news, hasn't it, really?
Yeah. Okay,
so elsewhere on the front page, looking into a new home for a window. I mean, I quite like the headline. It reads better on the page than it does maybe out loud, yeah. But, nonetheless, it's a newspaper and that's how it's meant to work. I understand that. But which window? Why a new home?
So Helios Nursing Home, just off Boundary Lane in Congleton, they are having a 12-bed refurbishment. And there's quite a prominent stained glass window, which you can see from the road, and it's very popular. Home get asked quite a lot of questions about it.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it's not going to make it into the new expansion of the care home. And the care home don't actually know the history of the stained glass window. So it's a coat of arms. It's like a crest. Mm-hmm. It's a red shield with a gold band across it. Knight's head, traditional coat of arms. But yeah, it's a bit of a mystery. So they don't know whether to chuck it in the skip.
Dear.
Hopefully they won't.
No.
Or to try and find a new home for it. But they'd really like to know the history.
Yeah, I bet they would. And they know absolutely nothing about it.
Nothing at all, really. So we contacted Lyndon Murgatroyd.
Who else?
Who else? Congleton historian, knows absolutely everything. And he had a little bit of information about the history behind the care home, but he didn't know too much about this specific window. So.
Okay, so did he glean any information about what the care home used to be before it was converted?
Yeah, so it was a series of cottages.
Right.
I think 5 cottages.
Uh-huh.
And they were kind of brought together as one building to form this nursing home. And they were obviously able to retain a lot of the old features, including this stained glass window. But that's really all we know. We know the names of the people who previously owned it. We know one of the owners was a big business owner and owned a lot of shops, including one in Congleton and one in Hanley.
Right.
But that's really it. So we are appealing to Congleton residents to find out, does anybody know anything about this stained glass window?
Yeah, so it's...
and does anybody want it?
Well, that was going to be my next question. I mean, please assure me it's not going to end up in a skip.
I really hope so. I think at the moment, the lady who owns the care home is kind of appealing for information. Is this worth anything? You know, is it... Obviously, it's got historical significance to somebody, I'm sure.
I was going to say, even if it's worth nothing in monetary value, its historical value could be immense, couldn't it? Really,
Absolutely.
And once something like that's gone, it never comes back, does it?
No, exactly.
Wow. So basically, if you know anything about this, which care home is it?
It's Helios Care Home off Boundary Lane.
Boundary Lane.
Off Boundary Lane, yeah, which is a road off Canal Street.
Yes, right. So if you know anything about it, please contact the Congleton Chronicle. And particularly Mel Walker should be only too pleased to talk to you about it.
Yes, please do, yeah. Always love a chat.
I know that for a fact. So the bonus ball this week, Mel, is the search for a youngster to become one of Congleton's most notable citizens.
Absolutely, yeah. So the town council are looking for a new mayor's cadet. So the current incumbent, Haru Pepper, who's been doing it for the last year, alongside... Robert Britton.
Yeah.
He will be stepping down now because his term is coming to an end. So the town council is looking for a new mayor's cadet.
Okay. Have they given... I mean, I'm a town councillor. I will declare my interest in this, although I have absolutely nothing at all to do with the selection. It's entirely in the gift of Susie Firkin, who's currently the deputy mayor, who will be, fingers crossed, I'm sure, as far as she's concerned, become mayor in the spring.
Yeah.
It's in her gift to give that position to a youngster in the town, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are there any prerequisites or any? Is there any, do these youngsters have to be members of any particular organisation, or
not at
could
all?
It be anybody?
So, yeah, absolutely anyone. Needs to be aged between 14 and 18. Enthusiastic, community-minded, and willing to represent young people across the town. But it's such a fantastic opportunity.
Yes, it is.
For young people. I think it gives them so much confidence, not only in meeting new people and finding out what goes on attending these events, but I think also it gives you a great education in what local government is about and maybe an introduction to politics as well, which I think kids just don't really get from school.
No.
Teachers are stretched as it is, aren't they? And they don't have, not able to offer it as part of the curriculum. So I think learning about how things work at town council level and at county council level from a young age is vital, really.
I think it is vital. I mean, you've only got to look at social media to understand that or realise that there aren't that many people who fully understand how local government works.
Absolutely. Well, before I started working at the Chronicle, I knew very little, I'm embarrassed to say, about local government at all. And, after training as a journalist, it gives you a real understanding of how things really work. I think there is a misconception that all of the big decisions are made at national level by central government.
Not true.
Whereas actually the things that impact people's daily lives happen from decisions made at town and county, don't they?
Absolutely. Your bins don't get emptied by national government.
Exactly.
Your streets don't get lit by national government unless it's a motorway.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of things, HM government doesn't fill in your potholes. or not, as the
Absolutely.
case may be.
Touchy subject.
A hell of a lot that goes on in your life is local administration, isn't it? Like you
yeah.
say, at town, in this part of the world anyway, at town and borough level, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, fingers crossed. So basically, this youngster, finally, Mel, doesn't have to be a member of the Scouts or the Guides or the Air Cadets or associated with any particular organisation, secular or non-secular. It can be anybody between the age of 14 and 18, male or female, but like you say, with a community-minded spirit who wants to get out there and try and change things for the better.
Absolutely, yeah. And represent their other young people.
Well,
yeah.
if that's you, or you know somebody who meets those criteria, then by all means get in touch with the Town Council. They'll be only too pleased to hear from you. For now, though, Mel, thank you for joining us this week.
Thank you.
Mel Walker from the Congleton Chronicle, its senior reporter. My name's Mark Edwardson. This has been Congleton Chronicle from Congleton Community TV. Once again here from this great little studio at TMC in the middle of town. Hope to see you next time.